is Mary Carson. I am your instructor for Math 172, the online late start class. I wanted to just do a brief introduction video just to kind of go over the class with you guys and put a face to a name. Um, I have been teaching here for 10 years, teaching math for 15 years. Um, I have taught all different variety of classes here, Math 171, 172, Math 110, statistics, um, the developmental courses as well, quantitative literacy. Uh, and then I also taught high school for a few years before coming here. Um, I went to ECU for my undergraduate and then also got my master's from there. So go Pirates. And um, I'm married and live in Martin County, but I have a Bethel address. And I have three children, a 10-year-old girl, a 6-year-old girl, and a 3-year-old boy. And my husband's a farmer, and we kind of farm around the Martin County, Robertsonville, Bethel area. So let me share with you guys, and we're going to kind of walk you through. So when you log in, I'm going to have the video up here. When you log in, you should see this and um, kind of read over the material. Look at the Start Here section. In the Start Here section, you have your mandatory enrollment assignment. It's going to be due on February 12th, this Thursday. And then your syllabus will be posted here. Um, we will be using a program called My Open Math. This program will just be used for like homework assignments and quizzes and things. All your tests are still going to be in Moodle, and then also additional notes and things are in Moodle. Your My Open Math will also have your textbook in it, which is an OER. It's not something that you have to purchase. And then there's an instructor interaction plan, online course and etiquette guide, and then a schedule. So um, I'll open this real quick. I'm not going to go through everything on this, but I will walk you through a little bit of it. My office number is Building 4, Office 4, and I'm available Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 8 to 12. And then this is not right. I need to fix that. Tuesday, Thursdays, I have a class from 8 to 10. So um, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I won't be here until after 10 o'clock. So I need to go back and fix that. Here's the course description, what we're going to be doing. You will have about 6 exams here, which again will be in Moodle. They will count about 40%. And then your homework assignment, outside reading assignment will count as 40%. And then your final exam is 20%. If you, let's say you do miss an exam for some reason, I will replace your lowest test grade at the end of the semester with your final exam grade if it's better. So let's say you have a 0 for test grade and you make an 85 on your final exam, then that 0 will be replaced with the 85. Like I said, we don't really have a textbook. If you do have your textbook from your algebra class, you can use that as a resource, but you don't have to purchase one. We'll be using Moodle, different YouTube videos, and then, excuse me, the bulk of the class, a lot of this stuff is going to be on My Open Math. It's a 10-point scale. Here's kind of a course outline, our attendance policy. I don't take late work, so unless there's an extenuating circumstance like death in the family, hospitalization, whatever. Yeah, and that's about it. You guys can read over all this kind of stuff. I said I don't take late work. And you guys can read over all of that. Listed here is the My Open Math directions. This tells you guys how to log into My Open Math. So what you're going to go do is go here. You're going to have a new student sign up sheet, and you're going to need the course ID. Use your school email for your sign up, and then the course ID will be this, and the enrollment key is spring 2026. So let me show you. When you log in, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to log in as myself, and your class is going to be the Late Start Spring 2026. So it's going to look like this. Your first assignment, you will have, since this is a late start class, that means that the course is covered, it's being covered for 12 weeks. So the course is going to be more condensed. and you're going to have a lot more assignments due at one time versus a full 16-week class. But it is doable. You just need to be consistent and make sure you're completing all your work. So the first next Monday is do the intro, my open math assignments due the video 1.1, video 1.2, video 1.3. If you look in chapter 1, there are lots and lots of video lessons that go with each assignment. So you can watch all of these videos before completing this video assignment 1.1. Also, when you are doing these, let's look at the first question here. It gives you a video and then it gives you a question. And then down here at the question help, there's also another video that goes over the same kind of question and helps you, solve. And I do think I have the setting where you can do these at least 2 to 3 times, 2 or 3 attempts. Okay. So yeah, every week you will have assignments in here, but you will also have assignments in your, or additional information in um, your Moodle. So like this one for week 1, I give you, what language objectives we're covering, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, kind of tell you how long it'll take on each of the assignments. This is another video just going over how to get back into my open math. But like week 2, I give you guys some notes that go with week 2, covering week 2. And then there's also a unit circle sheet that goes with week 2 that you could print out. And then this. And then if you notice way down here in week 3, you guys aren't going to see all this yet, but because I only open week 1 week at a time. But you will have a test in week 3 that's in Moodle. So you guys just need to be careful, making sure you guys are, looking at, listening to the announcements and looking at things. I also have a schedule up here that you guys can print out. It's pretty, uh, consistent with what we're going to be doing. That kind of tells you, when we're going to be doing these things. So if there's a test, it's going to be in Moodle. If it says test, you need to make sure you get that done in Moodle. But you need to be checking Moodle again every single week, not just my math. So, instructor interaction plan is just kind of going over what you guys can expect from me. So take a look at that. And yeah, that's about it. So if you guys have any questions, just shoot me an email and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. And I look forward to working with each of you.